Hi, I'm Todd Ellis with Secure Networkers, where we talk about all things security and networking. So today we wanted to kind of focus on VPN. What does that mean for remote workers? People that are working outside of the office now with everything going on. How and why do I want to use a VPN? So what is a VPN? Well, it's a virtual private network, and it gives me the ability to access resources on another end of the network. Say I'm working from home or I'm working from a coffee shop. It allows me to, I guess the right word is obfuscate that traffic from everybody else so they can't really see what I'm doing. Think about it kind of like a fountain that has a resource, and I'm using a straw, so that I'm insulated from what everybody else can drink out of my individual straw. But the reality of that is that you're still drinking from a fountain, and that whatever's on that other end can also see you. You're becoming part of that network that you're connecting to. So if you're doing it to, in this case, hide what you're doing from your ISP, like say you're in another country and you want to see the football game that's happening, back in your area that's blacked out. Some people use a VPN so they can watch that particular game. That is not really what we're talking about, but in that case, what you're basically doing is hiding from where you're at, and you're utilizing the resource that you're connecting to as the actual source of all the requests for traffic across the internet. Now that's when you use a direct tunnel VPN. All the ones that you see advertised on television, hey, our VPN service, that they're using that to hide who they are and what the type of traffic that they're doing. What you don't realize is even though you're hiding it from your ISP, the service that you're now using is logging all your traffic, and they sell your information and stuff as well. Some of them say they don't sell, but they do sell that as well. So as a remote worker, maybe my business has a VPN. So I use the VPN so I can access the file server, the applications that are stored at the office, or that are resources that are connected to my corporate environment. So using a VPN is one way that I'm accessing those resources. Maybe they're not available to the public. So that's a good source and a good reason to use a VPN. Is it secure? Yeah, if it's an SSL cert, yes, sort of it's secure. It's less public, but I would not use the word that it's 100% secure. You're not actually, if someone has a decryptor device anywhere along the path that you're taking to get to your ISP, the way a decryptor works is it basically is filtering the traffic through it. It's decrypting the traffic. Kind of think about, in a VPN, you're shipping a box inside of a box, so people can't see what you're doing or what you're talking about in there. Well, what a decryptor does is and it's part of the device's work. It requires a lot of resources. It's basically decrypting the SSL and looking and seeing, hey, what is this traffic doing? Why do we have decryptors? Well, you could use it, somebody who's doing something malicious can use a decryptor, but the reality is you use decryptors so you can see if somebody who's malicious is on your network and they're exfiltrating data from the network. You would need to know that. You would need to know what's going on and where this traffic goes. I've got secure connections into my environment. What is this traffic and where is it going? So that's the reason why you would use a decryptor. Cisco Firepower, Cisco FTD, they both provide decryptors. Palo Alto, Fortinet, they have decryptor options with their firewalls as well. So VPN, back to what we're talking about. Do I need a VPN? Yes, you can use a VPN in order to assist you in connecting so you don't have to put shared resources in the public cloud. That would be a good way to do it. Combining VPN with dual authentication or multi-factor authentication of your resources is a good way for a layered security approach. So my favorite flavor of VPN or client VPN, not site-to-site VPN. I didn't really cover that, but we're talking about the endpoint, a individual with a desktop, laptop device or a smartphone that's going to connect to resources in a corporate environment or a small business environment. Utilizing Cisco AnyConnect by far is one of my favorite and easy to use VPN clients. There's plenty of others, but the reality is it's just very easy to use. It's a very easy setup. You can integrate all other DNS filtering, endpoint management, and also other security checks and policies on the network side that make it very easy to use. So VPN, good to use, but don't put all your trust in it. Don't say, well, I'm using a VPN, therefore I'm secure. It's like buying an alarm system for your house and saying, well, I'm never going to get robbed. So VPN questions, feel free to hit us up on the interwebs. I'm Todd Ellis, Secure Networkers. Thank you very much.